Hey, what's up guys, WhirlXbow back here, and today we are going to be playing a little bit of Reno Druid. For those who don't know what this deck is, it's kind of like a control Druid deck. That's like really interesting. I've seen a lot of very interesting lists recently on Ladder, and honestly this deck can just do some really silly things, and that's one of the reasons I love it so much. With cards like Alexstrasza and Flobbidinous Floop and Brann, you can technically go like Brann, Alex, set your opponent down to 15, or deal 16 to them, into pop your Twig, into a second Alex, into play like Bio Project, into Floop, and then kill your opponent that way. Like, there's so many cool ways to kill your opponent with this deck that I'm just really excited to try it out. So yeah, without further ado, how about let's queue up the first game and let's see how it goes. Alright guys, yeah. That being said, I'll see y'all there.
Guff versus Hazelbark. Here for a lesson.
Alright. So our first matchup is against, in the process of cards out. Our first matchup is in Druid. It's probably a combo deck, which is our worst matchups. I'm more like this. Yeah, I don't think I want Floops this early on. I would rather dig for something like Guff. Getting Guff in this matchup is very important. Yeah, he's also on Reno, but he's on this version. I don't know how I feel about it, but overall I'm not the biggest fan of I think that playing 40 cards is actually kind of interesting. It gives you access to a whole bunch of new shit. That's not ideal. That's very early. Let's just start with this. We have to play our cards relatively fast. We have the advantage that we are not playing a combo deck versus he is playing a combo deck. So, a couple things like that kind of make this a little bit more fine for us. But I am a little bit worried. Because our deck is still fairly heavy, especially if we don't hit, like, Guff. Do we just draw Guff and then vibe him? He doesn't really have any minions that I'm going to be able to kill this, so I'm just going to slam this here. If he can kill it, he can kill it. Next turn is probably just going to be Twig Hero Power, punch him in the face. And then just probably keep this at 1 until we get Guff. And then go off with Guff. But yeah, I'm a lots bits worried. I feel like this can go really bad really fast. I'm gonna go up to 9 cards. Down to 8. Hopefully we do draw Guff here. If we draw Guff, we're in like a really good position, but actually, do I wait a turn for Guff? I might actually have to wait a turn for Guff. Okay, well, we have part of our combo in hand now. So we have like 16 burst in hand. Problem is, I might have to play this as a... The problem is we drew all of our heavy shit, right? Like, we need to find more of this stuff in order to have a chance here, I feel. That's fine. Have a second. Yeah, she has a peek. Pretty good for him. Oh my god, that ramp actually is so good for me. And 6 armor. Yeah, so we're in a very, very awkward position where until we hit Guff, there's very little we can actually do. But once we hit Guff, we're like super vibing. So, yeah. I mean, statistically, we will get close to drawing Guff here. I burned 3. Oh my god, I burned 3 cards here. That's not good. If I burn Guff, I'm gonna burn. Oh my god, I burnt straight value. If I play this, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 7 mana. I know he's not done quest, but I'm gonna just go for this here. If I miss, I miss. Why did he have 2 Reno Falls in hand? Exactly. I wish it told me where it was created from, because this one I think he drew. Oh wait, I had to empty out 1 more spot out of my hand. I just threw away a whole bunch of combo potential. Really, really unfortunate. I really burnt Astalor. The thing is, he can't play more more spells now, so that means if he draws Guff, he draws Guff, but he still burns 2 more cards on his turn, which is what I'm hoping for. Unless he could also play a minion. Because all of his spells cost 10 plus the amount of mana. That's a really good last draw. If those 2 draws were switched. I hit my own Guff.
This must be the way. Job's done.
Denaturalize. Well, the last card of my deck is absolutely useless. That's always fun. It sucks that I don't have Brann though. Having Brann here would have been sick.
I am agile. This must be the way.
So I can Anub Elise. I was a little bit worried about that.
As our husks break, your
Need a hand, Explorer?
Okay. I don't think I can win this one. I do have a lot of health gain, but eventually I'm just gonna die to fatigue in one turn. And that's what I'm worried about. I don't have Jade Idol in this deck. If I had Jade Idol, I mean, the game would be super easy and I would just win here, right? But sadly, I'm not playing it. I feel like I haven't said anything in this video. I've just been focused on trying to figure out what to actually do. Oh, I'm in such a bad position. You never forget. It's fine. It's fine. Man, I ate Prince and Astalor when I could have eaten Onyxia. Feels bad. He just gains 1,000,000 armor here, right? Play my own, I wipe his board. I don't force the Reno.
we're gonna be rich. Only one card. Hey, where'd my deck go?
He's forced to poison seeds here. Wait, 7, 8, 9 plus 8. 16 plus 9 is 25. I'm just done. He just needs to play his quest reward vampire. Yeah. Oh. I feel like I could have probably played that better, played that a little bit more aggressively. Yeah, that game was rough. Oh well, I think I played that game a little bit poorly. I definitely could have played it better, I feel. Oh well. Let's just keep the next one and hopefully play better. Alright guys, yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys all in the next game.
Malfurion versus Thrall.
Alright. This is a much more winnable matchup in my opinion.
Guide me to victory.
Sorry if that box was loud when I opened it and when I closed it. Okay, this hand's not bad. I do get multiple Renos, which is pretty nice. I like me multiple Renos. Okay. Oh, it's Shutterwalk. Oh, that is a different story about how this game goes. This game goes fairly well if I draw Guff. If I don't draw Guff, this game goes terribly and I want to cry. Hey, look, it's Guff. I don't want to play this yet.
Enemies of nature, beware.
I'm like super worried about just slamming this with this still alive. But I'm so boned. Alright, well, I have no real choice here. I have no real choice. Slam this here, he gets another turn of this for free, which really, really sucks. But I need to start being able to do things, which I currently can't. Okay. Did he burn a card? No. He actually just drew all of his Murlocs. Murloc 1. So, and we know he has a Gorlock. We know he has Gorlock, Scargill, Mutanus. In hand, he has Mutanus, Gorlock, Clownfish, Toxfin, Blurg, Finley. Was my guess. We had to be that one. Really had to be that one.
Mulverick's fleet is ready.
Honorable kill, I don't think it has to survive, right?
High five.
I mean, that was pretty good. I removed a lot of damage, but next turn forced to draw 3 hero power. You fucking lucky. Really? Not even win the 50-50?
I'm 7 moves ahead.
Yeah, no, his draw was absolutely perfect. And I had no answer to the Boldner on curve. Too. It happens, I guess.
Predictable.
Job done.
2, 3, 4. 10, 21. Oh well.
I'll miss.
He had the most nuts curve you can possibly imagine. If I had an answer to Boldner, it was not bad at all. It was just your standard curve. But because I didn't have an answer to Boldner, he got to make his Murlocs cost basically 0 into draw all of my Murlocs into play and high roll eating both of your biggest minions in your hand. Like, yeah, if either one of those low rolled, I was like Omega fine, but what can you do? Shit happens, I guess. Anyways, with that being said, let's skip the next one.
Malfurion versus Anduin.
The light shall bring
Alright.
Feel the power. of the
Priest is
wild.
also another one of those matchups that I wouldn't necessarily call good, but it's also not awful. You know what I'm saying? Don't feel like I want any of this. Maybe the Spreading Plague in case it's aggro, but we just have to believe it's not aggro. Oh, this hand is awful. Especially into Big Priest. Typically, when nothing triggers against a Priest, I just assume Big Priest. And Big Priest is not a great matchup. Okay. Here, I guess it's not, but even then, this is... I should have poked here.
Does not scare me.
Oh my god, I'm just dead again on curve, am I? I'm dead here. Double inner fire, kill me. Surprised I get another turn, genuinely. You go for this. That, poke there. fine.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Should give me death, realistically. Really? I couldn't pull, like, Onyxia or Alexstrasza? Well, I need more health. Yeah, that's actually fairly good. That's more health. Do this. Yeah, I just have to do this here. This is 13, 14 with my hero power. He can only play a spell that costs 2. And I can branching pass to give my everything +2 attack, which is lethal. The only thing I can see as a way out is that. My whole hope was this game plan. I buffed their attack. It's still 12, 13.
What to do?
Can he realistically kill me next turn if I play this? I think the answer to that is no. Wave of Apathy costs 1. Divine Spirit costs 2, so that's 3. Potion costs 4. 4 to deal 10. 15. Powered Shield Bless. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Technically has enough. I'm gonna play safe. I gotta play safe here. I could have just slammed. I was trying to calculate in my head what would he have to get lethal this turn, and steals this, gives it +2 health, double it is at 14, and then Bless puts it up to 16, which would have been lethal if I only played Guff. I'd have only went up to exactly 16 after I hero power. So this was the right call. 3 damage off lethal. Okay, so that's both waves gone, so I don't have to think about that really anymore. I can just do this. I was still a little bit off even with this. Now if I draw Brann, I just have 16 burst from hand. At 30. 30 is fairly hard to do with only 1 Divine Spirit, no waves, and no minions on the battlefield. I do have the answer. Okay, let's... Brann? I think this out. I'm gonna go with this works out, and if it doesn't, I'm gonna cry about it.
Need a hand, explorer? And the cycle of life is reborn. And the cycle of life is reborn.
Oh, easy. My math was not off. I had to play this first. I mean, I guess I could have technically played it after, but I had to play this before there, or else Elise would have copied it and not the Alexstrasza. I had exactly enough cards in hand for it to copy the Alexstrasza. Oh, that was such a close game. Anyways, let's just queue up the next one.
Hazelbark, versus Tyrande.
All right.
Here for a lesson?
Well, both of these, or all of these. Maybe I could have kept Life from Death, just because throughout the game, just building up a 1-mana draw 3 is really, really good. Also, I don't think I said it yet, but I hope everyone has a beverage. I am currently drinking me some water. God, that's good water. Okay. Okay, so this is Big Priest. Not a bad draw. This is not what I would call a good matchup for us. Man, it would have been so good to find Jerry Rig any of these games. This card is so nuts when you could play it on turn 2. I mean, I tried. I guess I was not meant to win this game. Guess I have one more draw at, I have one more draw at Poison Seeds, and that's kind of it. Does he hit Poison Seeds? Well, obviously he hits perfect. That's not Poison Seeds. That doesn't do anything here, right?
Your wish is my
What do you see the best option is here? Ah, it's just die. Fun. I loved how interactive this game was. Well, you know, that game there was not much we can do, and because that game was a nothing game, I'm just gonna queue up the next one. Just one more, because fuck, that game was not a game. Anyways, let's queue it up.
Hazelbark versus Malfurion.
Feel the power of the wild world.
All right.
How much you've grown.
I was looking for cards for my brother for tomorrow. This, because all these cards are useless. Man, I was hoping to hit like an aggro matchup so that game would go fast, but sadly not. Anyways, I'm actually gonna close my door, so I'll be back in a bit. Oh, door closed. Just in here. Hey, it's kind of funny. Last time we played the Druid v Druid matchup, we were opposite portraits. Play this on curve. Eventually hit Guff. None of these cards are any good. I go for the Astalor solely because Elise plus Astalor is just such a good combo. Especially late game with a noob. I think that's my problem. I think I should be playing this matchup as if I'm playing a control deck. Or a combo deck. I think that's how I need to be playing this matchup. With like an Anub'Rekhan plus Astalor combo that's getting copied with of course he has the Guff on curve. I need to draw. Oh, what a nuts top deck. That's actually the single best top deck in the entire deck. Now we're trying to turbo out the combo. Or turbo 2 combo. Oh, please don't tell me he has the full thing. Does he actually have coined sphere? Bro, hold up. I don't want any of that smoke. Come the fuck on, man. What was this curve? What in the actual fuck? How? Sphere? Can I hit sphere? No? Fuck me, I guess. That doesn't even change shit.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Oh my god. I've lost this game because my opponent's draw was that of a god. He would have had Guff on 5 into turn 6. He would have had Twig on 4, Guff 5, Hero or Coin Sphere. Like, that is the single best draw you can have in that deck. In any Druid deck. What can you do?
Our gift of frost shields us.
Are you serious? You couldn't pull like the Reno? You have to pull like an actual playable card. Yeah, it is.
That rope's burning again.
Hold up. 16. I'm just gonna go for this.
Our gift of frost shields us. Our gift of frost shields us.
I mean, Astalors for days. Name of the game, right? How many Astalors can one man play? This is so fucking silly. Just look at my hand, man. Like, okay. This should not be allowed. He's in like worse of a spot if he kills my board. Because every time he kills somebody on my board, he takes 14. That damage adds up quickly too. So, okay. I mean, technically, at 20 mana, I could go Astalor, Floop as Astalor for just, like, infinite damage. I think this is the only way I can actually possibly even win this game. It's just an Omega commit here and just pray he doesn't have anything to really stop me. Because, I mean, to be fair, what could you do to stop this? Flood the board with stats? I mean, now you're just playing into my Poison Seeds. Okay. Okay.
We're gonna be rich.
Your wish is my suggestion. Everyone makes mistakes.
Okay. Do I want this or do I want something? I guess I can take this. I could have played the Wyvern guy. Hit. Yeah, that might have been better. Actually, no. I kind of want to hold more maids in my hand in case he has Mutanus. And now from here on, just go Astalor. I can't quite go Astalor into Astalor, so it's a little bit more awkward, but I can go Astalor, Loatheb, Hero Power. Limit what he can play.
Life and hope are worth fighting.
A good explorer comes prepared.
Onyxia would not be a bad draw. I don't mind waiting either. I can go off basically whenever. So, yeah.
Mulverick's fleet is ready to rock.
Poison Seeds would probably be the best draw. Zephrys would also be a really, really good draw. There's so many really, really good draws in my deck. Let's choose one card to left. None. That is a card that I can play in this. Alright, now I'm looking at Astalor. But first, I want to slam Elise and get even more Astalors. I mean, to be fair, if 4 is not good enough, 8 has to be good enough, right? He just runs out of stats at that point. Eventually. So I need to play 2 more cards in my hand, which I can do. I can go Flippery. That gets like 1 dude. Okay. You trying to farm 2/2s?
I see.
Interesting. Alright, I guess I have to play a couple Astalors here, sadly. Sadly. Oh, never mind.
The end is close. Your wish is my suggestion.
To be fair, 28 damage next turn, then 28 damage the turn after, if I don't decide to go for an Elise angle, which I am going to go for an Elise angle, but just saying. That's Zephrys though, unless I have lethal, by just going Astalor, I mean.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us. Our gift of frost shields us.
Oh, only 2 Astalors?
As our husks
Oh, am I just dead?
Our gift of fire empowers us.
It would suck if I just died.
Our gift of fire empowers us.
Never mind, I guess I should not have been greedy. He had 0 armor when he started playing cards. Also, I didn't know Astalor trigger. I thought it would deal 21 damage with Brann, but I guess it does 28. Interesting. I think I played that game like shit. There's no reason I should have lost that game. Maybe I should have held off a couple turns. Because if I didn't go off with an empty... If I would have went off with an empty board, I think I was fine. I think I might have played a little bit too aggressively and then didn't have anything else to continue going off with. Yeah, it was probably better to go Astalor just the first part. And then have 2 of the 5 drops. And then the next turn go Brann, Anub'Rekhan, Astalor. On an empty board. I think that was by far the correct choice, and I played it wrong. But that's something I'll only get playing the deck more. Like, this is the first time I'm playing the deck, so it's pretty obvious that I made a lot of mistakes, and looking back at it now, like, yeah, I played that, like, absolute dog shit, and I could have played it way, way better. But, yeah, that one's on me. Oh, well. Anyways, with all that being said though, I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, don't forget to like and subscribe as always. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter. God, I need to learn how to play this game better. Or play like these weirder decks better. Anyways, With that being said, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all on the next one. I did this on the wrong spot. Why did I talk here and not on the deck? Anyways, now, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. As always, follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Have a great rest of your day, and leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all on the next one. Peace!